Okay. So, Professor, which are the major obstacles and the major factors to adopt the public procurement?
To adopt e-public procurement?
Exactly.
Well, major obstacles, I think it's hard. Once again, it's costly, but it's becoming always less and less costly. Be careful again. Sometimes doing outsourcing is very, it's little costly, right? So again, go back to the argument before. Let's be sure that when we talk about cost, we talk about the life cost, right, of an e-procurement system. Maybe it's very cheap for you to buy today, but maybe tomorrow, by not being able to do whatever you want, by being flexible, you're going to higher cost. So you have to be very careful about the concept of cost. But I think basically how to have an e-procurement system is not that expensive. So it can be done, possibly not in very poor countries. I think, for example, worldwide, everybody has a e-procurement. I think it's an e-procurement action plan. You need to have an action plan. Imagine every city, country get procurement. Well, there's two dangers here. The first danger is you have money. Why don't you have one e-procurement platform, like, for example, in Korea? One procurement platform where everybody, not centralized, everybody can to do business. Right?
Yeah.
But that's a lot of money. Why do we have to spend money for an e-procurement platform? Furthermore, there's a danger of having e-procurement platform is that if they are different, they can help each other. There is no interoperability. If you don't have interoperability, you compare the quality of the purchasing process. You can't do bench analysis. That's why I always say the Korean market. You have everything centralized. However, it's independent with this centralized system. However, there is somebody, possibly minister, that can in real time, every unit is charging different prices. They have the power to stop it. It's incredible what you can do. If you make instrument tool also for real, again, this requires a huge application. It's the publishing. It can be done, and this can be cost, not automatized. I don't see that danger of costly procurement if it's managed well, and you certainly action plan. Not ideal on one platform, for potential reasons that depend on heavy class, right? Maybe for someone who has a low platform, very important platform which are cost. I can afford it.
So, in your point of view, and considering all the things that you just said, which key three problems would you like to see addressed in the first European Conference on e-public procurement in Barcelona in March?
Very interesting. I haven't thought of this question, but on the top of my list, the organizational issues, as I said, in the sense that I would like for how a public procurement body has to be organized around an IT system, or an IT system organized around innovation. Is very important. How can procurement ensure that proper public procurement is done? How can we use all the storage of ICT information to do improvement in an organization in terms of quality of its public purchasing. That's the second aspect. And third, I would like to see something that I don't know anything about. I would like to have news about novelties that ICT can provide. What kind of ICT solutions are available in the market right now for public procurement offices to make better public procurement? I am not an ICT engineer, but I think it would be lovely to have experts of the field that can provide new solutions.
Yes.
As you can see, I'm leaving lawyers behind. Not that lawyers are not important, but I think that in this case, it would be fantastic if we had more business and engineers to talk about how lawyers then have to adapt to the rules to new innovation, like it was in Italy 10 years ago. 10 years ago, we had innovation, and then the lawyer came in to take care of proper rules for that innovation. And I think we need, again, to go in that direction. Tell me which innovations are available, but I know in 5 or 6 years what kind of new directives I need. I would not like a debate where procurement changes are driven by lawyers. That scares me a bit, because it could prevent innovation. That's very important. I would like innovations to come out in the public forum. Lawyers can listen, and they can start. The next lawyers can imagine how next directive can help innovation so that procurement improves.
Okay. So, Professor, thank you very much. Okay. So, Professor, thank you very much for your time and for this interview. And hopefully we'll see you in Barcelona, of course.